Hey, what's going on, y'all? Today is day 91 of going no contact with a toxic abusive partner, aka narcissistic, aka borderline, aka who cares? Toxic is toxic, abusive is abusive. If you're in a relationship with one of these people, you should get away and get away as quickly as possible. For those of you who are new here, I've been broken up with over 70, 75 plus times. Wasted over 3 years of my life. I finally went no contact for good. Today is a day of celebration. 91 days ago, so 3 months ago, I blocked her and I have not gone back. But I will tell you that journey has not been easy. A lot of y'all have seen the progress made so far. So I just want to thank all you who have been here along for the journey. And I don't normally do this. This is the first time. If you find this content helpful, liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting is does wonders for this channel to help just move this along and help get it in front of the eyes of more people here on YouTube. I'm just really trying to help people, so anything you could do to help the channel in those regards would be great. Even if you don't stick around, even just a comment, thank you for the time, thank you for the video. It just helps the algorithm to push it out to more people. But for those of you who have been here and those of you who are new, you can go back and look at the old content and even see the comments. Like, this channel is affecting people in a positive way, so I'm very humbled by that. It gives me inspiration to keep going, to see y'all's positive comments, and I don't always have it together. I struggle too sometimes, and I was chatting with someone in the comments the other day, and you were very helpful to me, just in continuing, because it is the holidays. Today is December 27th. It is day 91. Like I said, on this channel, I think I've posted up to day 34. I pre-recorded a lot of the content before I started posting. I've probably got about 10 or 15 other videos that are pre-recorded, but I'm going to be trickling those in and out as I make new content. Sorry I haven't been posting lately. I literally been wiped out for the last 2 weeks with COVID and just been like, I've been hibernated and just doing my thing. So I'm going to kind of speak on a couple things. I know I go on and on in these videos, but I'm going to make this one real short. It is the holidays. We just had Christmas. New Year's Eve is coming up. Like I said, I'm on day 91 of no contact with my toxic abusive ex, and I'm not going back. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't struggle. One part of it had to do a little bit with being sick. I've had corona like 4 or 5 times now, for whatever reason, and every time I've had it and I've been with her. And so being that sick, I was talking with someone recently, and there's going to be first to everything that y'all are going to need to get through when you're in this breakup, this no contact, whatever your situation is. Like I said, I made a video around Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was a little bit rough because I lost a child. I made a video about the horrendous story of getting a toxic, crazy person pregnant a couple days ago, day 33, I want to say, or day 34, I want to say, something like that. It's a long video, but it's worth the watch, especially if you stick through the end or even watching in a couple segments. Just very helpful for why you don't want to do that. But, the holidays bring up some things. It was the first time I went through Thanksgiving without her, and then seeing my nieces and nephews that are all about the age my child would be with her. It brought up some emotions. So, like, although I'm doing great, I'm doing strong, or I'm being strong and I'm pushing forward, you're still going to have those weak moments. Originally, I was only going to do the first 30 days of no contact, but like I said, I already have more content, and I'm at day 91, and I am in therapy. I started up therapy again, and speaking with my therapist today, he thinks what I'm doing here is a really good thing, and to continue doing it, because one, it's helpful for me, and two, I know it's helpful for so many of you out there. And again, I thank all of you who engage in the comments and are just part of the conversation or sharing part of your stories or just being encouraging to me, because that really does help encourage me to push forward and keep doing this. But just need to keep doing this. I'll probably do this off and on, for the next 6 months, a year, because it doesn't happen overnight. The healing doesn't happen overnight. The not thinking about them doesn't happen overnight. Back to the first, so you got to get through that first Thanksgiving. You got to get through that first Christmas. Yeah, it's gonna, even if you hadn't thought about them or you've been doing really good, it's gonna bring up stuff. And for me, something about being sick and had a fever. I spent probably 16 hours stuck under my covers, and my air was on almost 80 in my house. I was so miserable, I couldn't even get out of bed to go turn the air up, and I just waited. I was that sick, but during that time, all these flashes and thoughts of her and the what ifs and the what did happens and all this stuff. I kind of feel like I was even under attack, but at the same time, I was also sitting there feeling like I want to be like every other time I've been sick. I don't get sick often outside of this new corona stuff. Like I usually don't get sick, like, but I've had it 4 or 5 times and it's always been with her. And so even though I'd be miserable, I'd be laying in bed with her. So like I was having these thoughts and feelings of like just wanting her to be there, like imagining she was coming over to my house to come take care of me and stuff like that. And like I haven't been wanting that. I don't want to talk to her. I know she's horrible. I know she's toxic. I know the relationship is bad. I know I became toxic in the relationship at times as well. But like I share that just to share like the struggle is real. So you got to get through these first. And, now that like I got on the other side of the sickness, like I feel, no, I'm not thinking about her at all. But like for like a night with a really high fever and almost kind of like delusional, yeah, I was thinking about her heavy. And then even the next couple days, like I kind of didn't really know what to make of it all. But like you got to get through that first. You got to get through that first Thanksgiving. You got to get through that first sickness. You got to get through that first heartache or loss from another scenario. You're going to have triumphs in your life that, you know what, you think about it, it's like, oh, I just want to share it with this person. But you're not with this person anymore. You've gotten away from them. You're no contact. You're staying away and you know they're bad. But those thoughts are going to arise. You want to share things with them. You want to share wins, losses, whatever. Or when you're struggling, you want to go to them. Like how many of us went to them, they caused all this pain for us, but yet we went to them to be consoled and comforted. That's not how it's supposed to work, my friends. So, yeah. Long story short, it's the holidays, and the holidays are tough for a lot of people for a lot of reasons, but especially if you're trying to get over a relationship, your heart's broken, you have the strength and courage to go no contact. Like, I know I did. I know so many of you have done. I know a lot of you have been out of these relationships for years and are still struggling with going back and forth with it, and I don't want that for any of you. I want healing for everybody, but I share this to be vulnerable and I've shared how strong and how well I've done, but I also I'm at day 91 in real life. This is going to be a live video, or I post this probably tomorrow or something. But like, the struggle is real. And like coming up on Christmas, like just thoughts, I'm just going to share some personal thoughts that I had. Like turkey dinner and Thanksgiving and turkey dinner is like a big thing for me and her, or was a big thing for me and her. She would always cook it at Thanksgiving. She'd always cook it at Christmas. We'd eat it whenever we could around the year, and it's like, I know that she is on or was on dating apps like as soon as we broke up, and even over the last couple months where we were off and on a little bit. Like, so like I know she's dating. These are thoughts that came up to me. Like I was doing good. I finally went to the store to get some stuff the other night. Like I think it was Christmas Eve or right before, and it was like hearing the music and all that. I haven't listened to Christmas music, like I said, I've just been sick in bed. But it's like, man, she's probably already dating multiple people, or probably already has a boyfriend. And it's like she's probably cooking. Oh, my phone was kind enough to bring up a memory from last December 24th. This beautiful, she would love bomb me with food. That was one of her things, or ways she showed her love. I love bomb. But, it's like this beautiful Thanksgiving or turkey dinner she cooked on Christmas Eve last year. And it's like, man, she's probably, honestly, she's probably cooking a Thanksgiving dinner or turkey dinner for some dude right now, Artie over at Artie, doing her thing. I'm over here struggling, and she's probably having a turkey dinner with, her new supply, her new boyfriend, her new whatever, But it's like, and that hurt, and that brought up some emotions for me. But like, so I'm sharing this just to let you know, you guys aren't alone in this. Like, this is going to be a journey. And no, do I want her back? Am I going back? No, But like, I've shared this in earlier videos. Getting to the point of who cares. Who cares what they're up to? Not because you don't care about their well-being or you wish them ill will, but you got to take care of you. You got to just accept that it's over. You have to accept that they are toxic and broken, and it was killing you. It was stealing your life. It was stealing your soul. It was stealing your energy, your finances, your emotions. It was emotional terrorism, and you don't deserve that. But I want to encourage you that you're not alone. I'm going through it too, but I've gotten past that. And I'm here speaking to y'all to encourage you to keep pushing forward, keep fighting, keep staying away. And I know New Year's is coming up, I encourage you, don't do anything foolish. Don't go to the bottle. Don't go to substances. Like, just know, come to terms the sooner you can come to terms and peace with how bad and how toxic this person was, the better off you're going to be. But it's going to be an ongoing journey. As many of you have been out of these relationships for years, and you're still watching videos and you're still struggling, then like, I want all y'all to be set free, and that's part of why I'm doing it, but I'm being vulnerable here, sharing what I'm going through. So you're not alone, I've already made my New Year's plans. I'm probably going to be making and editing videos and just doing that. And I'm just going to be at home, you know. I'm not drinking alcohol right now, not because I'm an alcoholic, but I know that it's a weakness, and it's caused me to go back numerous times. I'll drink too much, and I'll be missing her too much during those times, and I'll end up calling her or going over to her house, and she usually responds, or she usually, you know, opens the door and all that. And like the absolute worst thing I could do right now or ever is let her back into my life. And I know that's the same for you and your person. So I encourage you to stay away from them and just to keep pushing forward. But yeah, you know, Christmas is tough. New Year's is going to be tough. You know, these holidays are going to be, Valentine's is coming after that. These are going to be tough. But, you know, I encourage you to think about, even though I celebrated these holidays with her, there was always, and think about your situation. How many of you had drama and traumas around Thanksgiving with this person, or Christmas, or New Year's, or Valentine's, or any of these things? Like, really think about it, because I know on every one of those holidays there was some level of drama and trauma and abuse from her on that. So like, I know we're missing them, I know it hurts, but like, try to remember the bad times. You know, people like to say remember the good times, but like, really, honestly, try to remember the bad times to just give you encouragement for why you need to stay away from this person. I know you can do it. I just want to encourage you. I love you. God loves you. You're not alone in this journey. Feel free to reach out to me anytime. I have an email that I created to PBU emails, peace beyond understanding, PBU emails at gmail.com, or write in the comments. Like I said, I'm try to be good to commenting back to everybody, but like, if you want to have a personal conversation, we can do it there. But yeah, I love y'all. God loves y'all. You're not alone in this. Keep fighting. Keep pressing forward. Don't stay isolated. Get around people who love you. Don't go turning to the booze or turning to substances. It's not going to help. But you can do this. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Peace.